Welcome back to our charming journey, where nostalgia, elegance, and timeless beauty come together in one unforgettable place. Today's episode: Romantic Grandma House That Will Make You Fall in Love Part 2. A live pink farmhouse cottage antiques takes you deeper into a world where every corner tells a story. Every object holds a memory, and every detail feels lovingly handcrafted. As we step back inside this enchanting farmhouse cottage, imagine the delicate scent of old rosewood drifting through the air, the soft creaking of antique wooden floors beneath your feet, and the warm sunlight filtering through lace curtains that have witnessed decades of family gatherings, celebrations, and peaceful afternoons. This house is not just built with bricks and beams. It is built with heart, patience, and a lifetime of quiet, meaningful moments. In this section, we explore the soul of the olive pink cottage, beginning with the treasured antique displays that make this home truly magical. From the moment you enter, the first thing that captures your attention is the curated collection of heirloom ceramics, resting gracefully on vintage open shelves. Each piece seems to whisper stories of the past. Delicate teacups from Sunday tea rituals, hand-painted plates from family feasts, and tiny porcelain figurines carefully passed down through generations. These aren't just decorations, they are living memories, preserved with love. As we move further into the room, the soft pastel tones blend seamlessly with floral upholstery and embroidered cushions, each stitch showcasing the gentle, artistic touch of a grandmother's hand. The calm, rosy glow of the room creates an atmosphere of warmth and safety, almost as if the walls themselves are embracing you. And right in the center sits an antique farmhouse table, the heart of the home, where countless meals were shared, laughter echoed, and children listened to bedtime stories while holding a warm cup of milk. Every corner of this cottage radiates a sense of romance, quiet, humble, and deeply comforting. The olive pink farmhouse is more than a house. It is an emotional sanctuary where time slows down, beauty feels effortless, and every detail invites you to pause, breathe, and simply fall in love. This is where memories live, stories remain, and love lingers gently, long after the moment has passed. As we move into the next chapter of our journey, inside the romantic grandma house, olive pink farmhouse cottage antiques, the charm becomes even more irresistible. This section draws you into the gentle, heartwarming world of vintage textures, soft colors, and lovingly preserved treasures that make this home feel like a living scrapbook of precious family history. Every inch of this cottage reveals the quiet beauty of a life lived with care, a life where nothing is rushed, nothing is wasted, and everything has a purpose rooted in love. The moment you step into the sitting room, you're greeted by the soft glow of golden afternoon sunlight falling through hand-stitched lace curtains. These curtains flutter softly with every breeze, casting delicate patterns across the walls like nature's own artwork. The room feels dreamlike, almost as if time has paused to admire the beauty within it. On one side, an antique wooden cabinet stands tall, protecting its collection of old photographs, brass candle holders, and faded letters tied with ribbon. Each item inside this cabinet carries emotional weight, stories of childhood summers, handwritten notes from loved ones, and memories that only grow more beautiful with age. The furniture in this room tells its own story. A floral patterned sofa, slightly worn yet full of character, invites you to sit and soak in the peaceful atmosphere. Its soft cushions carry the warmth of generations, while the vintage quilt draped over the armrest feels like a comforting hug from the past. Across the room, a dainty coffee table holds a vase filled with freshly picked garden roses, soft pinks and whites that match the cottage's gentle color palette. The scent of these flowers blends with the natural aroma of aged wood, creating a dreamy, nostalgic fragrance that makes the room feel alive. On the mantelpiece above the old farmhouse fireplace, small antique clocks, delicate doilies, and charming knickknacks are displayed with precision and love. These are not random decorations. they are cherished keepsakes placed with intention, each one adding a layer of emotion to the story of the home. The fireplace itself, though simple, feels like the heart of the room, a place where the family once gathered on cool evenings, sharing stories and creating memories that are still felt in the warmth of the walls. As we continue our heartfelt exploration of the romantic grandma house, olive pink, farmhouse cottage antics, we now step into one of the most enchanting spaces of the entire home, the vintage-inspired bedroom. This room is a sanctuary of calm, a place where nostalgia floats in the air like soft lavender, and every detail whispers stories of gentle mornings and peaceful nights. The moment you enter, you are greeted by an atmosphere that feels tender, warm, and deeply personal, almost like stepping into the warm embrace of a memory you never want to forget. The centerpiece of this charming room is the antique iron bed, painted in a soft rose white tone that beautifully matches the cottage's signature olive pink palette. Draped across it is a delicate patchwork quilt, handcrafted with small floral fabrics collected over the years. The quilt itself feels like a layered story, each patch preserving a moment, a season, or a feeling. The pillows, adorned with lace edges and embroidered initials, add to the sentimental elegance of the room. They reflect that thoughtful, grandmotherly touch that values beauty, comfort, and the art of making a home feel alive. Beside the bed sits a weathered wooden nightstand, topped with a classic oil lamp whose warm glow once lit many late night readings and whispered conversations. A framed photograph of a young couple, perhaps grandparents in their youthful days, rests gently beside the lamp. These small touches give the room a soul, reminding you that love lived here, grew here, and stayed here. Against the opposite wall, a vintage vanity table sits gracefully, its mirror bordered with hand-carved floral details. The vanity is decorated with antique perfume bottles, pearl necklaces, and a worn hairbrush that has clearly been used with care through the years. These items aren't just accessories, they're symbols of daily rituals, gentle self-care, and timeless femininity that make the room feel like a fairy tale woven with real memories. A small window, framed by soft floral curtains, overlooks the peaceful garden outside. As sunlight streams in, it casts warm, golden patterns across the room, making everything glow with a serene, romantic charm. The breeze carries the scent of blooming roses, blending with the room's old, wood aroma to create a fragrance that feels both soothing and unforgettable. This bedroom is more than a sleeping space. It is a heartfelt haven of love, heritage, and quiet beauty. As we enter the final chapter of our journey through the romantic grandma house, olive pink farmhouse cottage antics, we find ourselves stepping outside into one of the most magical parts of this timeless property, the garden and outdoor living spaces. This is where the charm of the cottage extends beyond its walls and gently intertwines with nature, creating a world that feels peaceful, nostalgic, and irresistibly romantic. Here, the beauty of the past blooms softly beneath the open sky. The moment you walk out onto the creaking wooden porch, you're welcomed by the scent of fresh roses, lavender, and warm sunlight resting on painted railings. The porch itself is decorated with vintage rocking chairs, each one draped with hand-woven blankets made in soft pastel tones. These chairs seem to carry echoes of relaxed afternoons, teacups clinking softly, the rustle of newspapers, and the gentle hum of distant conversations. Hanging from the ceiling are old-style lanterns, their glass slightly weathered from years of rain and sunshine, yet still glowing with character. As they sway lightly in the breeze, they cast delicate shadows that dance across the porch floor like fragments of a dream. Stepping into the garden, the world around you becomes a living painting. Curved stone pathways lead you through beds of blooming flowers, roses, peonies, violets, and wild daisies, all flourishing in the soft, olive-toned earth that gives the cottage its signature charm. Every corner of the garden feels like it was shaped with love and patience. The antique bird bath, centered beneath an arch of climbing roses, becomes a meeting place for butterflies and small songbirds, adding a gentle soundtrack to the outdoor sanctuary. Near the back of the garden, an old wooden shed stands proudly, painted in a faded olive pink that blends beautifully with the landscape. Inside, shelves hold dusty gardening tools, clay pots, and heirloom seeds passed down through generations. Even the shed feels like a treasured part of the family's story, a reminder of days spent planting, harvesting, and nurturing the land with care. As the sun sets, the entire outdoor space transforms. Golden light filters through the trees, casting a warm glow over the cottage, making everything look like a scene from a romantic vintage film. This peaceful ending reminds us that the olive pink farmhouse is not just a home. It is a living memory, a heartfelt treasure, and a place where love remains forever in bloom.